So this is more a test than anything else. I just edited together some old World of Warships clips. So I believe here I am in the Atlanta, about to sail around the side of an island and get my ass handed to me by, I believe, initially a Cleveland and then a whole load of other ships join in. Now this footage, this dates back to like 2015, probably during or just after the closed beta test of World of Warships. So everything in the game has changed. So it looks like there we're targeting an Omaha. Both the Atlanta and the Omaha have 5-inch guns, except I've got a shitload of them. The Cleveland, which is just kind of sailed off the right-hand side of the screen, has 6-inch guns. There looks to be a Japanese cruiser of some sort there. But like there, bang, we got one gun turret gone already. As you can, well, hell, I'm not even using premium consumables by the looks of that. And as I sail around this island, I'm in cover. What I realistically should do is stop firing, get in cover, fire over an island, because that's how you best use American guns. But no, I decide I'm gonna. Well, I decide here. Look, I'm gonna sail away because there's only 2 other guys in the area. Somebody's already died. Bringing all my gun turrets to bear, which in the Atlanta is always super duper quick. And there's the Cleveland. Now he's got 12 6-inch guns compared to my shit ton of 5-inch guns. But as you can see, these shells stay in the air for so long. Look how far ahead I'm having to aim. Obviously he's not taking much interest in me at the moment. And then there's another ship. Is that an Omaha again? Yep, and you can see just at the back there a battleship has popped up. So I'm just kind of sailing around, a bit of light damage, nothing too major. Some high explosive comes in there, takes out, wow, literally all my rear turrets are gone now. So what I should do is hang back. Hell, I can't even repair them, they're completely gone. I should hang back here, back off a bit, stay behind the island, shoot over the island, but no, I go, right, there's the Omaha, I'm going to open fire. I've only got the front half of my guns actually able to fire. Send off that salvo at the Omaha. I'm like, okay, he's out of range. Oh, there's that Cleveland again. Now I've got half my firepower. He's got all of his. My aiming is still off. As I lob those shells over, they fall short. This second salvo will probably fall short as well. There's a bit of stutter there in the frame. And you look, bang, what one hit. Wow, great. And there goes another salvo straight over the top of him. At least here, look, you see, I'm aiming for the superstructure, get some superstructure fires going, get those fires set, get them blazing, bang, one fire. But look at that, 15 hits already, 18, 20. This is the good thing with Atlanta, the amount of firepower. But now I'm broadside onto about 6 different ships, and look there, one hit from, I'm guessing, a battleship just completely takes out almost all of my health. Bang, gone. So here I am in the Nicholas. And I make so many misplays here. So look, I've got a battleship right there. There's a cruiser coming up behind him as well. So what I should do here is realistically slow down, drop smoke. Yet here I have, I've put the engine boost on to go faster. I'm dropping smoke now, but the fact that I'm going just 36 knots, I'm not actually going to remain in that smoke, so I'm going to continue to be spotted. As you can see, the spotting indicator is going to kind of flash on and off as the smoke catches up with me. I sail out, the smoke catches up. So what I should be doing is staying in the smoke to continue peppering them with fire, and then just fire off some torpedoes. But here I go, I fire off some torpedoes at that battleship, but I'm using a widespread. Widespread is not the best choice when it comes to firing off torpedoes. Here I go for a narrow spread, bang bang from the other side of the ship, because it's a low tier American destroyer. You got torpedo launchers each side of the ship. Now that first spread, one torpedo is going to hit him bow on, do out just shy of 8,000 damage. But now I'm engaging a cruiser close range in a gunfight. Now I managed to finish off that battleship, but I've now got a cruiser on my starboard bow. There is fire coming in, but he's aiming all of his guns on me. Cruiser v destroyer. There's no way in hell I should win this battle at all. So I'm putting in a few shots, and you're going to see he's going to devastate me here. He's going to fire off 1 or 2 salvos, and it's going to wreck my ship. So it's going to be a close one to see if I actually survive this. So here I go, once again, I fire off a set of torpedoes. Now I fire them off when he's making the turn to the right, but he immediately turns, so now those torpedoes, they're all going to miss. I've got no smoke screen to sit in and hide, and look, bang, bang, bang. My health's down to a couple of thousand health at best. More shots coming in. Now I'm going to fire off the torpedoes this side. Once again, wide. Yep, in that kind of range, yep, maximise the amount that will hit. Or it means if he dodges them, at least a couple will still hit. Bang, he's dead. So I was lucky to survive that couple of misplays. So here I am, carrier hunting. Now, if you tried this in a destroyer with 500 health in the modern meta of World of Warships, that would just not work at all. It would just be suicide. So like even here, a couple of mistakes. Got torpedo bombers coming back. I just should have turned the anti-aircraft guns back on. So because end of the day, he knows I'm here. I'm shooting. I should just be shooting down aircraft if I can. Now, rightfully, I'm firing high explosive, try and set a fire. Because back in the day, you set a fire on a carrier, it could not launch aircraft. That certainly isn't the case anymore. You set a fire, the carrier kind of goes, fire? What's that? Why would that matter? I can still launch all the aircraft. Now, this is where it gets dangerous. There was some dive bombers above me, but luckily they're returning back to the ship, so they weren't a threat, so I managed to get some more shots in on that carrier. I still haven't set the fire, but you did see it did get a few citadels, but high explosive citadels don't do a huge amount of damage. So here I am, bam, bam, just kind of peppering him with this 5-inch high explosive. It's not doing much. It's not setting enough. It's not setting fires. Well, somebody set a fire there. That certainly wasn't me. I wish it was me, but that's going to hamper his ability to launch more aircraft. And you can see there, torpedoes, bang. Luckily, it hit me before it armed. But now I've turned on my AA guns, and that shows, just a momentary lack. I wasn't looking at the mini-map. I was just looking down my sights, firing shots at him. Didn't notice those torpedo bombers coming in, and they pretty much get a strike off on me and almost kill me. Literally 10 seconds, because as you saw, as it passed the bows of my ship, that other one, it armed. So get more shots off here. It's pretty much guaranteed. You see other shots coming in. That carrier is going to die. It's just going to be a matter of who gets the kill. But as you can see, there's now 1, 2, 3 of us pretty much in the cap circle. 2 more closing in. There's a couple of enemies in our cap circle, which the carrier looks to be harassing on the mini-map. So now it's a case of, well, there's some aircraft in the air. Torpedo bombers, not necessarily a danger to me as they are to the carriers around me. So yeah, and here it is. It's just literally a case we're going to cap out now. Is what we're going to do. That is the best plan. Like that cruiser, he needs to haul ass into the cap circle. Those dive bombers are a threat to me. The torpedo bombers are a threat to the battleship and the cruiser. Here I am. I'm just telling them to cap and AA, but all the AA we can't aim. But this is before the days of well, we had defensive AA back when defensive AA worked, but you don't have the priority sector anymore. And we did target another aircraft carrier over there. I'm going to lay some smoke, but once again, what I should have done, I should have stayed in this smoke, because I don't think anybody else is going to come in this smoke and hide. So I kind of wasted a smoke, whereas I should have sat in there. I'd have been invisible to that battleship that's about to appear. I'd have been invisible to the torpedo bombers and the dive bombers, putting myself, even if those guys get shot at, I'd have been able to farm the damage and just continue to build the cap points, but I didn't, and that's a misplay. Look, it's one that works out in the end, but it's a big misplay. As you can see, look, luckily that a ship down there got hit hard, but that battleship, he's on half health. He's about to come round the corner, and once again, I should have kept my guns quiet, but open fire. Now I'm on 500 health. Literally one over penetration from even an armor piercing shell from him is going to finish me off, and would lose all of my cap points. So I should keep my guns quiet rather than open fire. Luckily he's focusing on whatever the cruiser is there. Does it look like, I think that cruiser has just run aground, but luckily he's on low health. We put in the shots. It's pretty much going to be enough to finish him off, and as he gets finished off, that's going to be the end of the game. So we're going to cap out. But once again, a few misplays there.